What is up, everybody? Welcome to my video where I show you guys a few mods I have for my bike. The mods I bought for my bike are all functional mods, ergonomic mods and stuff that I think will help me enjoy my bike more and help me use the bike more practically for a daily basis. So yeah, let's go in the house and check out what we have in store for today. So first up, we have a side stand enlarger. Next, some adjustable clutch and brake levers. We also have an aftermarket exhaust, some bar end mirrors, and lastly, a top box bracket. Now let's put the bike up on the paddock stand and get to work. Installing the top box bracket first, it's a pretty straightforward job. Just take out the stock grab handles. You just need a 6mm Allen key and you're all set. It's literally a straightforward job with minimal technical knowledge required. When mounting the top box bracket, just be careful not to hit the decals and the paint of the bike, because that would be an eyesore and possibly an expensive fix. And there you have it, top box bracket installed. Moving on now, installing bar end side mirrors. You just have to cut out the grips with a knife or a cutter to reveal the tread, and there you go. It's a straightforward installation. Now, unlike other bikes, the KTM Duke comes with a threaded handlebar, meaning it's a lot easier to install bar end mirrors securely, and you don't have to use the fittings that come with the bar end mirrors, the rubber fittings, which tend to wobble around and loosen themselves up over time. So there's a far more secure installation. And voila, there we have it, bar end side mirrors. I think they make the bike look a bit sportier and more aggressive. I love the way they look. Up next, we have the side stand enlarger, another straightforward procedure. Now just undoing the bolts here and fitting them onto the side stand. Now the locking bolts there, later you'll see that we won't really have a need for them, since the side stand foot of the Duke is a bit wider than other bikes. So just the mounting bolts for the top part and the bottom part would suffice in securely installing the side stand enlarger. Now moving on to installing the adjustable clutch and brake levers. As you can see, the bike already has adjustable levers. I installed them a few months ago, and now the color has faded. The anodized orange doesn't look so orange anymore, so I'm changing them out to new ones. Here you can see they're black and still the same brand, KTM specific levers. Now the installation is pretty simple, save for the clutch lever, because you have to make sure you remove the clutch switch from the bottom, because a lot of people, they forget to remove the clutch switch and force the lever out. It then breaks the switch and triggers an error code in the dashboard, and you won't be able to start the bike because it thinks the clutch isn't engaged. Here we have a closer look at that clutch switch I was talking about. Just make sure to reinstall it when you have the new lever put in. When installing the screw for the lever, you have to make sure that you don't over tighten the screw because the clamp tends to squeeze onto the lever, restricting its range of motion. Now you want to make sure it's tight enough just to make sure that the lever has its full range of motion. So as you can see here, I'm making sure that the lever has, you know, the full play in order to be able to properly engage and disengage the clutch. The brake lever is extremely easy and extremely straightforward to change. As you can see, just takes a few seconds to do it and you're done. Really liking the look of these black levers. They look really close to OEM, and in my opinion, that's the best way in modifying a bike, keeping it close to stock. Now for my favorite part, installing the exhaust. Now I've previously installed the mid-pipe and a bracket there. There are lots of videos on YouTube that can teach you how to uninstall the stock exhaust. Let's take a listen to the bike without a muffler, just for curiosity's sake. Now that was freaking loud, man. That was 105 decibels on my sound meter. Now installing the new aftermarket exhaust, it's a lot quieter. It's around 68 to 70 decibels, which is within the legal sound limit for when there are police checkpoints or whatnot. Shouldn't have any problems in checkpoints, shouldn't have any problems in registration. There you have it, exhaust installation complete. Now for a quick sound check. So there you have it, the simple installation of the stuff I got for my bike. Stay tuned for the next videos on rides, adventures, and other mods on this bike. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.